guys mind introducing yourselves for us?
Yep, my name is Mark Berry.
Elizabeth Berry.
Thank you, welcome. Why did you choose Woodbury Spine?
Well, for me, I'm part owner in a tattoo shop here in Woodbury, and Dr. Nye actually came in and got tattooed by one of my partners, and that was how I met him. So I don't know if he wants that in the video, mentioned in the video or not, but we got chatting as he was getting his tattoo, and I was in the process of looking for a new chiropractor. I was on kind of a run of a bad run of trying different clinics, and it just not being a good match.
And he kept trying, and every time we ran into a bad clinic, I would stop. And so he
trying to recruit her along the way. I started going to chiropractors when I was about 10 years old. I had a spinal injury, and my mom had been going for a few years and took me in. So I had experience with chiropractic over the years, but then kind of lost touch in my adult years. And it was real intermittent, and I never really had a hard time finding a place that I could really kind of feel was kind of a home, I guess, you know, a doctor that understood what I needed and how to make things work and get things back to running order. So it was pretty kind of a random meeting that way. I thought I'd give it a try.
Great. What have been some of your positive results or wins here at Woodbury Spine?
Well, for me, it's been about 5 years since I started coming in, and I had reached a point where my neck problems, and back too, but my neck even more so, it was kind of reaching a critical point where it was getting so bad that I was afraid I was going to have to start thinking about making a change in career. I'd been tattooing at that point for 18 or 19 years, and I was a graphic artist for about 8 years before that. So a few decades of 5 or 6 days a week, you know, looking down. If I'm not tattooing, I'm drawing when I'm at work. So, you know, 8 to 10 hours a day, 5-6 days a week for a couple of decades and plus, and I was having just unbelievable neck problems, and it reached a point where within the last couple of months before coming here and seeing Dr. Nye that I was having to stop every couple hours and sit in the back room with an ice pack on my neck, and then vertigo kicked in, and I was struggling with dizziness throughout the day and
Headaches.
Severe headaches, and it was getting really hard to keep going. And then then I met Dr. Nye, and we chatted, and I figured I'd give it a shot. I felt comfortable with him, and he seemed very confident, and the staff was amazing. You know, everybody was really friendly, and I felt comfortable here, and just a real different approach, a real different experience right from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
And he seemed, the thing that made the difference was he seemed very confident that my problem was a solvable problem, and really encouraged me. And that's it. I felt very encouraged, and this is kind of a long answer, I guess, but everyone was really positive and really encouraging. I didn't feel, I don't know, it's hard to sum up, but that encouragement, I felt positive about my outcome, and that I felt like they made me feel like I could kind of bring my health around, and that I didn't need to change my career. I didn't need to change my life. All I needed to do was change the way I approached some things, that yeah, it's really hard to sum up.
You did a great job.
That my that I didn't have to give up my career, you know, that the cost of 20 plus years.
It did take him 3 years to convince me to come, because I had grown so skeptical of the whole thing, and every time we attempted treatment, I would regress and get worse again. And then this is only my second year coming, and it's not convenient. I don't work around the corner like he does, but we've made it our day off adventure together every week. We come here because it has made a difference, and I no longer have trouble walking and pain from sitting or standing too long. So it's definitely been worth it, and it's a good way to start our day off every week together.
Yeah.
Would you recommend Woodbury Spine, and if so, why?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, without question. For all those reasons, 5 years later, I'm working, you know, just as much as I ever did, but I'm doing it comfortably, and you know, I get to the end of the day and I don't feel physically destroyed. I've learned how to. I've learned how to compensate for the damage that my work can do. How to compensate throughout the day. It's a part of my life now. It's a part of my lifestyle, is maintaining my body and my health so that I can do the things that I love doing, and things that I need to do, and the things that I feel like are part of my path, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, they're nice. So nice.
Yeah, really nice.
This is like a family.
Thank you.
Thank you.